I've edited 1800 plus various videos during last 9 years. That's a huge amount of videos, and without simple and efficient step-by-step editing process, I wouldn't achieve this performance. My video editing workflow complicated to say, is pretty simple and automized, and it works in any video edit and it works in video and it works in any video editing app: Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, etc. So let's start with step 1. Footage organization. It's key when you edit both small and huge projects. And this is very first topic I speak about in my online courses about video editing and content creation. To make it faster, create templates with different folder structure. Let's break it down. First one, video, where we store all our video footage, and you can make separate folders for A-roll, B-roll or cameras used on a scene. Next folder, audio, where we store all audio tracks, sound effects and music. Project with small pro tip. Put in this folder already created project template with different assets inside it. If you edit video for your YouTube channel and you have some kind of branding, style, titles, graphics that you use throughout all videos, put it in template folder. It will be much easier to edit videos. Next folder, miscellaneous, for different various documents connected to these projects: PDF documents, photos, information about project itself. Final folder, export for draft and final versions of edited videos. I have two templates. First one is for client work and second one for my YouTube videos. And main difference, because I have additional folder called YouTube thumbnail with template of my Photoshop file with my style that I use to create thumbnails. How to work with this folder structure? Simply duplicate these folders anytime when you need to edit new project. That's all. Keep your footage and all supplementary files organized, because mess drains energy and takes your time. Step 2. Creating sequences. Before editing, I manage all footage inside video editing app. If I have several talking heads, shots that I need to create, for example, multi-camera sequence, it's much faster and easier to create all sequences before adding additional files like music, sound effects, additional stuff from your miscellaneous folder. Create all needed sequences before starting editing process. Step 3. Editing A-roll. So right now I can work with this raw footage. First actions that I usually do, I correct audio. I apply custom preset. Again, additional template, which correct basic volume, applies noise reduction, use basic equalization, and after it I'm starting to make rough cut. And additional pro tip, and I am tired to speak about it: don't use blade tool because there is more advanced and more convenient and faster tools to use, and it's usually located into buttons Q and W. That's all, on your keyboard. One button replaced 3 actions that you need to do manually using your blade tool, and it works the same in Final Cut Pro and in Adobe Premiere Pro. If you want to learn more about it in Final Cut Pro, here's like video with the most important shortcuts in Final Cut Pro. Returning back to editing A-roll stuff, I delete all bad stuff not accurately on purpose. I don't like this part of video editing because it takes so much time, and I'm trying to finish this first cut as soon as possible. After creating this rough cut, I usually take a break, because you can get this like blurry eyes effect where you stop noticing different small details, because editing is full of not so interesting and monotone actions. Step 4. Editing B-roll. Then I'm starting to clear these all small issues and bring life to the video, adding different B-rolls, applying titles, and using simple effect and simple transition, which is not crazy, just to add more dynamic. And after it I watch this video again and try to cut and make it shorter, much shorter, and compress this video. Usually if it's talking head, you can delete up to 20-30% of already edited footage, because you can notice different repetition and same information during different parts of the video. If you notice it,
delete it.
It seems like not a big deal, but pacing of your video drops down because of this repetition. For example, in one video I repeated a phrase "this is an old vessel" 6 times in the first draft, and it's 12 seconds of not interesting footage. And after finishing this step, chill. It's time to chill. Seriously, you need to take more breaks. You consume so much information, especially if you're editing at 2x speed. It takes so much energy of your body, and you need to take a break to edit at maximum speed. Step 5: adding style. So if I like how my video look, I start to color grade video and add style to it, and I use collection of my assets, and I said again a lot about different templates that I collected during my content creation journey. So adjustment layers, effects, different transitions, music, sound effects, the additional presets that I created, and most of these assets you can download enrolling in my video editing courses for Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere Pro, and I will speak more about it at the end of the video. This is final touch where I add a lot of different files on the timeline, because in case if you need to change something, like make really small change, like delete these 2 seconds, no matter which app you're using, you can ruin your timeline, and you need to spend additional time just adjusting all these clips because you deleted 2-second part which you don't like, after applying all these additional effects, layers. So that's why you have no need to rush applying all effects when you have not edited a roll. I'm not speaking about performance of the computer, it's much easier to edit without applied effects. And final step: exporting your video. Again, for export I have several presets for different purposes, for YouTube videos, for Instagram Reel, for LinkedIn post, for stock footage, for client work in low resolution with watermark. I have created a lot of different templates, but that's not all. After exporting video, I watch this video at normal speed, because usually I edit at 2x speed and I can miss some details. There will be issues that I need to fix. This is important, especially if you are Premiere Pro user, because it can just not export, not render your video, because for example warp stabilizer doesn't work, and you have this like red banner that something goes wrong. That's why I recommend make this additional final check before sending your video to a client. But after it you can get paid and you're great. As you notice, I am a big fan of optimization, systemizing my work to do everything fast and efficient. And if you are new in this video editing world or you want to improve your editing workflow, I have 2 courses for beginners: Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere Pro, and each course contains main part with full process from organizing footage and exporting final video. Test footage is also provided, and after finishing this main part you will have fully ready YouTube video. Second point is bonus lessons about advanced training of different techniques, hidden techniques to boost your editing workflow. These independent videos you can watch in any order, and after it you will edit much faster. Third point: bonus assets. Stock footage, overlays, sound effects, music, PNG icons. There's a lot of stuff collected in these bonus assets. If you're a professional video editor, you already have this folder called library of assets. This stuff is included in these online courses, and you can use it in your future videos and earn money using these bonus assets. Wow. Because you watch this video till the end, you can get 20% off during checkout, and you can check first 2 links in the description to learn more and become pro video editor, or in Final Cut Pro or in Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't say goodbye to you, I will see you in the next video, for example this one, which YouTube thinks that this is perfect video for you to watch right now. So thank you for watching, see you in the next video.